Let's look at the Samsung A20. This was a notorious big seller in 2019 and it was considered a budget phone of the year. Let's see if it's held up the test of time in 2023. Now, I'm not standing in line for this phone, but the question is it worth around $100? If you want to see what my list for 2023 budget phones are, check out the description below. Interestingly, Samsung decided to put a Super AMOLED display on this budget phone. For 2019, that was very rare and it was a treat. The 6.4-inch no bezel look is one of the highlights of this device. However, that 720 resolution isn't the same as the 1080 we're used to. So that means if you're using your phone to watch a lot of videos or photography, this wouldn't be the phone for you. If we look at the back of the phone, it's plastic, but I think it's supposed to imitate glass. This phone gets fingerprints really easily and it's very slippery, so you do want to get a case for it. You would think this has a bad battery, but it has a 4000 milliamp and that's very impressive for a budget phone. In comparison to the LGs and some of the Motorola budget devices in 2019, this definitely takes the cake because those guys average between 2500 to 2900 milliamp batteries. Something else I thought was cool is it takes a 15-watt fast charger, which means this phone could get a full charge under 2 hours. Last thing that was impressive about the Samsung Galaxy A20 was the 3GB RAM processor. You saw this in earlier flagship phones like the Galaxy S6. However, it's out of date in 2023, but it keeps well if you just want to open your gallery or check your phone or check your email and just use it for your basic needs. Moving on to the camera, this is where you're reminded that it's just a budget phone and you can't expect too much. Here are some pictures and video taken with the Galaxy A20. So Samsung gave us two cameras in the back. One is a 13 megapixel and that's the main camera. The secondary is a 5 megapixel ultra wide. And they gave us an 8 megapixel front facing camera. The 13 megapixel camera takes decent pictures, however, they're not the greatest, and if you move too fast, you're really going to get a blurry picture. Now, it still has some features that are still desirable today, such as the headphone jack and the fast charge, but we do have to remember this phone was released in 2019, so it's not going to have the latest and greatest features. Hey, thanks for watching the 2023 update of the Galaxy A20. We'll see you in the next video.